Hello, AP Seminar students. I greet you from your classroom, the one that you will not be revisiting during this school year. So instead, I bring you back to Google Classroom, where we're going to be finishing off the school year. So today is April 22nd, the day that most of you are turning in your IWA solution. So my goal today is to give you some guidance about what your next assignments look like. So your next assignment is going to be to assemble all the parts of your IWA into one document, because after you write the solution, you've got just about everything done. So these are the pieces that I'm going to ask you to merge into one document. You might have these saved in different files, but I need your introduction, body paragraph 1, counterargument 1, body paragraph 2, counterargument 2, body paragraph 3, and your solution and conclusion all in one document. Now, once you do that, a lot of you are going to say, oh my God, so much in my report needs to be revised. And I'm like, okay, hold off on that. That's for another day. All I want you to do is to show me what it looks like and to give me a word count. So to give me that word count, these instructions tell you that, number one, I want you to create a cover page for this document. I want you to put your research question on the cover page. Right below your research question, I want you to put down your combined word count. And I don't care how big it is or how short it is. I just want an honest answer. And you'll get a grade for submitting that to me. So after you do that, the next exercise, which is going to come 4 days after you assemble it all together, is to begin our revision. So the revision is going to start with a document that many of you will be familiar with. It's this document right here. What's your word count? So you might be somebody whose report right now is well below 2,000 words. And your job is to try to add things, and we have a lot of different suggestions on how you can bring your word count closer to 2,000. Most of you, however, are going to have the opposite problem, that your word count is going to be far above 2,000. So on this first attempt, we're going to try to get this number to about 2,500. That's on your first attempt at revising. Now, accompanying this document in Google Classroom, I show you a sample of this IWA that was written by Miami High senior Andres Chavez when he was a student in this class in 10th grade. You'll notice as you go through Andres's IWA that he decided to eliminate some pieces of his IWA. He has a 2-paragraph introduction, but then he goes to 1 body paragraph, 1 counter argument, another body paragraph, another counter argument, and his solution. He decided that he needed to get rid of one of his body paragraphs. So I show you his example. It scored high. Andres got a 5 in AP Seminar to show that you're going to need to make some decisions just like Andres did. Now, the other thing I want to show you is something related to our next assignment. And that is you submitting your references. So I'm going to bring up here on the screen, let's see if I can find it here. This is a sample references sheet that was written by former student Anna Mata. And Anna very skillfully formats her references in APA style. So what we have here at the top of this page is we have some general guidelines, but better for you is to see how she did it. Okay, so remember we're talking author's last name, first initial, year of publication, everything organized alphabetically, and you only include references here if you use them in your IWA. Okay, so that wraps it up for this lesson. I'll see you again when we talk about your next revision exercises.